Hey, it's great to have you along here on WKYT. You know, many people will ring in the new year toasting 2017 at a party or gathering, but it's very important to remember safety among all the fun. Firefighter Jessica Bowman with the Lexington Fire Department is here with some advice on that. We appreciate you coming in. You know, so often you're here to tell us about things that really are preventable when we talk about in the context of fires and other emergencies and so forth. This is something that is absolutely preventable, and that is drunk driving.
Absolutely. This is 100% avoidable, and it just takes a little planning on your end. So plan ahead, designate a driver. We hear that all the time, but it's really just something simple you can do. If you're hosting a party, serve alternative non-alcoholic drinks to give people different options. But really just planning. If you know you're going to be somewhere, a particular bar bringing in the New Year's, and there's a hotel down the street, go ahead and, you know, spend the 80, 90 bucks or whatever it costs to get the hotel room, and that way you don't even have to think about driving that night.
Unfortunately, you have seen the aftermath of what can happen in these DUI accidents, and unfortunately, again, around New Year's, we always see a lot of those calls coming in.
Absolutely. I read a statistic the other day that said 1/3 of fatal accidents were alcohol related, so it really is all too common and needless, completely unnecessary, because it can be avoided by just planning ahead, designating a driver, and making plans. None of it needs to happen. Because
even if it isn't the most unthinkable, and with injuries and problems with an accident, it can be a career damaging.
The ripple effect of those decisions can be far-reaching, whether it impacts your job, whether it impacts just the bottom line, you know, to hire a lawyer to go through the court process. I mean, there's a lot of things that can happen even if the worst didn't happen, and it's, like I said, 100% avoidable and not worth it in the long run.
So you just encourage people to have a plan and
stick to it.
Stick to it.
Yes, absolutely.
That's pretty good advice, Jessica. So, thank you very much. In the new year, goals for the fire department, certainly to prevent folks from having injuries and fires, right?
Absolutely. We're going to keep on keeping on, and we're going to try to provide the best service possible.
Thanks for coming. Appreciate it very much, and Happy New Year to you.
Thank you.
And keep it here on WKYT. We'll be right back.